Hey guys, Unfrequented World, out in the garage. It's a rainy, wet day. I'm going to take the trail cameras and set them up in the bush, a couple of them, and I'm going to hang some apples. Lots of people have been suggesting that I put out some fruit. So we're going to set this up so that it'll be above the heads of the deer, so the deer can't just come and get these, and we'll hang them in a tree and put a trail camera on them. I think the quickest, easiest way to attach these is with some fishing line and a toothpick. So we'll just drill out the center of these. Like so. And then we'll put the toothpicks through there tied to fishing line. Messy is okay. That means you're working, right? So once the toothpick is tied on there, we'll just push it through. Pull it through. And then we can hang our apples just like that from a tree. Got some new batteries in both our trail cameras, SD cards, and we're ready to go put them out. So it's really wet out here today, guys. Too wet for anything other than a GoPro. I've come into this spot here, which we've had a trail camera on most of the summer, and I was thinking of hanging the apples off of there, but it's too low to the ground. The deer would be able to grab this. So even if I hung them like right here, the deer would get them. So right next to here, I see another spot where I should be able to, right here on this tree, hang them off of that, which is way over my head. Hang them up there. Just hang two of them right here, and we'll put a trail camera on it, and we'll have our looping tree right here in the background. So that's just for your reference for where we are. All right, so we've got our apples hanging up here in the tree, over 6 feet high. But we're not done. I'm gonna take a trip back to the house. You guys wait here. I'll be right back because there's something else that people keep requesting. And I did do it before. We're gonna do it again. Okay, I'm back. Not the brightest idea probably today. This thing is heavier than it looks. 3/4 of a mile through the bush carrying that. And I just realized not only do I have to take it home with me now when I go, but in 3 weeks when we come back to get the trail camera, we're gonna have to bring the ladder out here again. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna climb up there as high as we can, get the trail camera up there another 6 feet when I'm standing on top of the ladder, and we'll be pointing down on our apples, which everyone keeps requesting to get a camera up high as we can. We're gonna do that right now. So there's our trail camera up there 14 feet, pointing down at our apples. And just to make sure that we get something here, I'm not sure about the angle from that camera. I think the apples are right at the bottom of the frame. I've set up a second camera here, 15 feet away, pointing at the apples this way. So now before you guys send me your comments saying you'll never get anything on there because they don't like trail cameras, blah, blah, blah. Remember, nothing's been proven, right? That's just an excuse why people can't find it, because they say it avoids trail cameras. If it's a real living animal, these are both no glow cameras. So there's no flash, there is no pink glow, there is nothing. These are dark. An animal's not gonna see these at night. And any animal that walks back there 100 feet and doesn't look over this way is not gonna see the camera either. So I've always thought that's a non-argument, right? Hey, put out 1 million cameras and let's just see what we capture. That's a better argument. And while I've got the ladder out, I'll show you guys another job I've got to do. We know fall is here. My yard is full of these webworms. Every ash on my property is just covered in these webworm nests. And what I like to do is a little something like this. I was waiting for it to stop raining because I burn them. Every one that I can reach, I burn. They just decimate the ash in the yard. Probably got 100 of these nests in my yard right now. Some of you guys will say that's cruel burning those webs, but here's just one example. There's one ash tree in my yard. And look at the webs in it. That's full of caterpillars. And they will eat every leaf off of that ash tree right there. And I bet you I've got over 100 of those nests in the yard. Here's the other side of the house, and again, there's nests everywhere. There's some right there that I can reach, but then there are other ones up high that I can't really get those ones. But I get every one I can.